am joined by the man himself, Richard Smith. He is the owner and founder of Keto Pro. And I'm really excited to have you here because I really want everyone to know your story and how you came across keto, the keto lifestyle, and how it changed your life. Tell us.
Okay, so over 6 years ago, possibly, so quite some time ago, I was clinically obese, type 2 diabetic. Wow. Suffered with depression, anxiety, daily debilitating migraines that would make me blind, for which I was on medication for every day. Life and energy was a struggle. I didn't like what I saw in the mirror, and I used to put these things down to genetics, age. I never once sort of took a step back to think that it may be the nutrition, the food that I'm putting into my mouth. I sort of stumbled upon keto. I didn't quite know or understand what it was, but I knew that bread bloated me. So the first thing I did was I took bread out of my diet. I didn't go on a diet. I wasn't dieting. I was eating until I was full and satisfied, but I just withdrew bread completely from the diet. To my amazement, within 30 days, I had lost 28 pounds of body fat.
Wow. Just from cutting out bread?
Just from cutting out bread. No dieting, purely from cutting out bread. So I spoke to a friend of mine who was amazed by the weight that I'd lost and how quick that I had lost it. And he said to me, "Oh, you must be in ketosis." And my first reaction was, "Don't swear at me." So I'd never heard of sort of keto ketosis before. Right. So I took a step back. I did a little bit of research about keto and what it is. And I thought, well, I must be. I'm restricting carbohydrates to this degree that I must be ketogenic. I tested on the urine test strips. And I wasn't in keto.
Because you're still eating other carbs.
So I was still eating foods that I deemed to be healthy. Yeah. Things like fruit. Yeah. Lots of root vegetables. So carrots, potatoes.
Parsnips and things like that.
Parsnips, exactly. I began restricting these. It took me a further 2 weeks to become ketogenic. At which time, probably the worst 2 weeks of my life. At one point, I genuinely thought that I was going to die.
Yeah, that's the keto flu
It's
thing,
the keto flu, yeah.
Right.
So being uneducated, not understanding what keto flu is, the body, as you become ketogenic, goes through a detoxification phase. So the body's detoxifying, it's releasing all the toxins in the body, along with it, it's releasing glycogen stored in the muscle and electrolytes. And this is the sort of main cause for the keto flu, which I didn't know at the time, you know. I felt lethargic, nauseous, headaches, pretty awful, you know. But I was, at one point, I genuinely thought that I was going to die. Genuinely. But I hated the way I looked so much. I hated the fact that my energy was so low. I was in such a low place that I was willing to sort of almost risk that to try to lose a little bit of weight in an attempt to sort of feel a little bit better about myself.
How long did that feeling go on for, that nasty
That was
feeling?
2 weeks.
Right,
2 weeks,
okay.
yeah. So I remember sort of one night I went to bed and I genuinely thought I wasn't going to wake up.
Wow.
But this sort of, the life I was living, the lack of energy, lack of confidence, it was something I was willing to take. I woke up the next day and I felt like $1 million, the best I'd ever felt.
Okay.
And it's incredible. Sort of over the period of the next 12 months, I lost a total of 107 pounds in body fat.
Oh, I can't imagine. Wow.
Reversed type 2 diabetes. And I'm now completely medication free, so I don't take medication for anything at all. All the ailments and things I used to suffer from have completely gone. Migraines, which I get every day, debilitating migraines that would make me blind, for which I was on 3 different types of medication for, completely gone. I'll get a migraine maybe once or twice a year, which is generally induced through slipping up with eating carbs.
Right. Yeah.
I'm only human.
It happens, yeah.
Stress or lack of sleep. But what a transformation, you know. It went through a phase in my life where I could barely walk up the stairs without stopping. Wow. Barely walk up the stairs without being out of breath. A lot of days I couldn't leave my house to go to my car, which was on my drive, because I didn't feel worthy enough of other people's sort of company. Right. So if there was a car driving in the street, or if there was a neighbour in the street, I'd wait until they had gone so I could go to my car, you know.
So there's a lot of massive social anxiety. You just didn't want to be around people with mental health issues because of it, yeah.
You wouldn't believe it, but until sort of 2 years into being ketogenic, I'd never been into a shop like Tesco or Asda by myself, in fear of sort of not being worthy to be around people, you know. And what a transformation. What a transformation.
Absolutely. I mean, because I met you, how many, 2 years ago? Would it be 2 or 3?
Closer to 3.
Yes, you're right, actually, it's closer to 3. And I've known you as you are now, and I can't even imagine you like that. You know, it's just it's a different world.
Yeah, and we see it every day with clients and customers. It goes against all sort of conventional wisdom as far as nutrition and diet go. But this is our natural metabolic state. So the more research you do into it, you come to realise that we're born in the metabolic state of ketosis. We've evolved almost our entire existence in the metabolic state of ketosis. So in fact, if you were to put man's entire existence into a 365-day calendar, we've been ketogenic for 364. So this is no fad, you know. It's not, a lot of people regard this as being unhealthy. This is the healthiest way to live. Yeah, a lot more celebrities are endorsing and living the keto lifestyle. The likes of sort of Halle Berry have recently come out. Elite level athletes have been secretly training.
I've noticed a lot more coming out, the elite level though.
For sure. Yeah. So this is a secret sort of within the athletic community that the elite level athletes have been utilising and living for the last couple of years. And it's something that there's been a secret. And we are sort of experiencing, with my experience in competing, men's physique bodybuilding.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, so I got into that in year 2 of living the keto lifestyle. So a lot of common misconception about being able to train and build lean mass in the absence of carbs. And what I found was that not only could my body burn body fat, but I was able to build muscle at the same time, which goes against sort of almost everything we know about how the body works as far as building lean mass goes and burning fat. So I sort of felt like I felt like I had a secret. I had this life-changing secret that almost like an elixir. It could make you feel better, give you more energy, make you lose weight, start reducing sort of reverse type 2 diabetes, help combat.
It's massive because a lot of people are like, oh, it's just a weight thing, but it isn't. It's so much more.
Keto is weight loss is a side effect of living the keto lifestyle. So what I find with clients and customers is the majority of people start for the fat loss, but the ones that stay for the health benefits. And the health benefits are absolutely unparalleled. Once you start living the keto lifestyle, your energy goes through the roof. Once you go through that initial phase, I can only explain it as if sort of a fog is lifted. And you can see clearly, you can see colour, your mental clarity is crystal clear.
That's a great way of describing it, yeah.
Crystal clear. I felt like I had a secret that I wanted to tell the world about. So I began doing coaching for free, so coaching for friends and family. So after losing sort of 7.5 stone of body fat, everybody was sort of keen to know why. And I wanted to tell the world, you know. So we began doing coaching for free. And then I began importing products from America. Things like MCT oil, products that were not highly available within the UK, products that were predominantly based in the US. So we started importing products. I say we, it was me. So I started buying in products for personal use. Yeah. And then what I'd find is that the people and clients that I was coaching, would ask me to buy a product for them, or can I buy this product off you? And there, the business was born, you know. So I started charging only a little bit for these products. I wasn't making money on them. It was sort of cash for cash. And I decided to reinvest the money into product development within the UK. So rather than importing these products from America, I wanted to make these products in the UK. So we started producing C8 MCT oil. So C8 MCT oil is 3 times more ketogenic than standard MCT. A standard MCT is a blend of something called C10 and C8, and sometimes even C12. So C8 is 3 times more ketogenic. It's almost instantly converted into beta hydroxybutyrate in the liver, and it supplies instant ketone energy for the body, the brain, and the heart. Currently, the assertive analysis on our C8 is coming at 99.9%, making it the highest purity available anywhere in the world. Wow. And this is what we try to do with the money that we get back from the business. I've barely taken a wage out in the entire time that the business has been going. It's all been reinvested into product development.
And at the time, what other companies was there? Like barely, was there anyone else?
Yeah, so there were a few companies out there.
In the UK.
a few companies doing other keto products. I felt like the range that they were offering was limited, or the quality of the products was substandard, or they were too expensive.
Yeah.
So I took the ethos that I wanted to bring these products in, and I wanted everybody to afford them. So I decided to go in with super tight margins, and I decided to try to grow the business based on volume over margin. So the idea was to sell a lot of them with super low margin, so everybody could afford them, but top quality products. And it's a difficult balance. It's really tough to get that sort of balance right, you know. But we soon sort of after brought out a C8 powder, a sort of powdered version of the oil. And this again is one of the highest qualities available anywhere in the world. We developed our own range of protein because others on the market contain lots of nasties, soy lectin, vegetable oils. So we wanted to bring out a protein that was pure with ingredients, natural ingredients, something that I could use. So I designed these products for personal use. And I use all of these products. Every time I design a product, it's for me to utilise to get the maximum benefit to live in my lifestyle. And I want to sell these products to everyone in the UK so they can live the ketogenic lifestyle to the maximum sort of capacity, maximum benefit, improve their health, lose weight, whatever your goal is, you know. And that was the driving force behind it. So, and that's where we are today. We continue to develop products, bring them to the market. Only recently I started taking a wage out of the company. And in fact, sort of during lockdown and things, we went through troubled times. So I sold my car and I sold a second house.
Yes, I remember.
And as an effect, I was living in the church that I was renting. So we were renting a church that we were operating a business from, a small church. And for 2 months, I was sleeping under my desk on the floor.
When you told me that, I was like, wow. Just
So this isn't something I've come into for the money gains. I want to spread the word about the keto lifestyle. I want to make a difference to the health of the general public. There's a secret here that people don't understand, and we need to get the word out there, you know. But,
I mean, that's the thing that really strikes me, and because I've known you for a while, and this is the genuine truth. You're so genuine with it, and you're so honest with it, because it's like you were given this gift to survive, basically, right? You found it, and because it was such a big gift for you and it's so special, you feel like it's like a pay it forward type thing. You want to help others.
Yes.
Yeah, because you felt so blessed having it, and that's the honest truth. It's like you really are like that, and that's what's so wonderful about what you do. And kudos to you for that, because you really want people to have that same thing that you were given, and to feel it.
Definitely. So it's absolutely life changing. It can help and it's so simple to live the lifestyle. Sort of people look at it as being restrictive.